We're breaking down the techniques that Alinea, a 3 Michelin star restaurant, uses to create perfect food spheres, known as reverse spherification. All the recipes are on my website, linked in the description. To prevent adding a silicone flavor to your spheres, pour boiling water over your molds for the first use, letting them sit for 5 minutes. Pull them out, letting them dry and cool off to the side. First flavor we are making are ginger spheres. Start by peeling the ginger. To infuse the most flavor in, use a mandolin to slice the ginger as thin as possible. In total, we need 65 grams of sliced ginger. To a pot, add 300 grams water, 75 grams sugar with 7 grams calcium lactate. Bring this to a boil, add in the sliced ginger, and let this infuse, covered and off the heat for 15 minutes. Strain the infusion, discarding the ginger. To make pouring easier, place into a squeeze bottle and fill 1-inch diameter hemispheric molds. Placing a sheet tray under not only prevents making a mess, but also makes transferring easier. Link for the molds are in the description. Any remaining base should be kept for later. Place the spheres into the freezer until completely frozen, around 2 hours. To make the sodium alginate bath, add 1400 grams water, 65 grams sugar, and 6 grams sodium alginate to a medium pot and cook until the sugar and sodium alginate have dissolved, then pour into a shallow container. Place the frozen spheres evenly in the warm sodium alginate bath, making sure they do not touch one another or they may stick together. As the spheres thaw, they form a thin membrane on the outside, holding the liquid in the center. This process will take 5 minutes. Fill 2 bowls with hot water, then using a slotted spoon, remove the spheres from the alginate bath and dip them into the hot water to remove any excess alginate. Store them in the reserved ginger infusion in the fridge. They will keep for around 3 days. Next is the dark rum sphere, but I'm more of a whiskey guy. In a medium saucepan, bring 10 grams bourbon, 100 grams brown sugar, 355 grams water, 8 grams calcium lactate, and 10 grams unsulfured molasses to a boil over medium heat. Unsulfured molasses is created from a mature sugar cane not needing sulfur to process, resulting in a cleaner flavor. I have the one I used linked below. Strain through a Litten-like or coffee filter into the container, then refrigerate until well chilled. Not sure why they added this filter step. All the recipes in the Alinea book for reverse spherification have slightly different steps. Fill a squeeze bottle with the base, then fill 1-inch hemispheric molds just like before, saving any remaining base to store the finished spheres. Place the spheres in the freezer for 2 hours or until completely frozen. Make the sodium alginate bath same as the previous recipe. I used the same alginate bath as before. Place the frozen spheres into the alginate bath for 5 minutes. Not sure why they started to leak. I'm curious if I should have heated the bath back up or if I just got lucky with the ginger spheres. If you have any idea, let me know in the comments. Dip in the hot water, same as before, and store in the base. The butter spheres are a completely different process. In a medium saucepan, bring 50 grams water to simmer over medium heat. Add in 5 grams calcium lactate, stirring to dissolve, then whisk in 350 grams cold cubed butter a little at a time. I really like the sauce whisk for making emulsion. You know where to find the link. Remove from the heat and add to a squeeze bottle. Then fill 1-inch hemispheric molds with the butter mixture and refrigerate for 1 hour or until set. Combine 1000 grams water with the 5 grams sodium alginate, then blend on high speed for 2 minutes. Pour into a large, shallow pan and place the butter spheres in the alginate bath. Flip spheres over after 15 minutes and let them soak for another 15. Remove from the alginate bath with a slotted spoon and dip into a bowl of cold water to remove any excess alginate. Store these in a water bath at 194 degrees Fahrenheit, 90 degrees Celsius to serve, or store them in cold water in the fridge for a day or 2. These look super pretty, nice round shape. Very strong on the ginger flavor, but I could see this going really well with a crudo or some kind of fish, or even turning that into a dressing. For the rum, aka bourbon, That's very good. The alcohol flavor is very subtle. I feel like doing this technique with the alcohol could be an amazing way to add certain flavors back into a dish. Like if you use Pernod in a dish, you could do a Pernod sphere. Any other alcohol that you use should be able to work with this technique. Last is the butter. I really don't want to eat straight butter, so I'm not going to. Just based off appearance, I don't feel like these look as refined as the other two. The other two look so nice round shape. This one just has a weird alginate all around. I feel like a cool thing to do though would be to turn this into a compound butter. Or maybe do like a dressing like with this. Same technique with freezing some olive oil so that it mixes. I feel like that could be super cool. If you enjoyed this recipe and want to learn other 3 Michelin star techniques, you gotta watch this French laundry chicken stock video next.